How important was it for the club to not only beat Flin Flon on Friday night, Brett, but to get Graham Hildebrand his first win in the process?
I think that was huge because, Graham, he's been playing just fine, and he's really well, actually. It just, for some reason, the wins haven't been turning out for him, whereas for Kyle, it seems like, I don't know how, he must be way up there in wins right now among the league leaders, but yeah, so for Graham, the other night, it was really good. He played an unbelievable game, the best I've seen him play in a long time, and he really stole the show there, and yeah, it's good for him. I think that getting that first one, that monkey off his back, I think they'll just come rolling now.
Well, I want to talk a little bit about the Saturday night game in Nipawin, Brett. Your team gets the victory. You win 5-4. You blow a 3-1 lead. Nipawin has that 4-3 lead. I think you and I might both be able to agree that 365 days ago, 1 year ago, the North Stars probably fold like a tent, and maybe they lose that game. What is different about this team this year, which allowed them to come back after losing such momentum?
I think it all changed last year. In our little playoff run where we were 30 points behind Nipawin going into that Survivor Series, and we put it all together, and we realized we could really play the game, and then we didn't lose too many guys this year, and then coming back, we just, a few times we were faced with adversity, we'd be down in the game, and then we realized, hey, we have the skill to come back and win, and that's happened a few times this year. So going into that Nipawin game, yeah, they did have the lead on us, but I think anyone who was there would know on the shot board anyway, we dominated that game, and if we would have blown that, I don't think we would have been too happy with ourselves. So we found a way, and we came through again.
Well, absolutely. And just a few more questions for Brett Miller, forward for the Battlefords North Stars, an 18-year-old currently leading the team in scoring right now. I want to talk a little more about that playoff run, Brett, because it seems to be such a valuable cog and such a valuable experience for so many players on this team. Kyle Birch rolling right along, had the postseason of his life. Everybody seemed to chip in last year during that run. How much of an eye-opener was that type of run last year for this team and for you personally?
I think we were all surprised with the outcome, in a pleasant way. We went in, expecting, to be honest, everyone didn't expect a very long postseason run, and to be able to take Humboldt 6 games like that and, almost take them out, it really got us excited, I guess, for this year, knowing that we have a shot because we got so many returning guys, and so I guess hopefully we can continue this year, and then I think we're all aching to get back into the playoffs and make another run at it.
Well, so many people in the Battlefords getting behind the playoff run last year, Brett, and getting really fired up about it. It's safe to say, seeing close to 1,100 people at the Civic Center, that hockey was back and is back in the Battlefords as far as a North Stars perspective is concerned. The bottom line is, though, you took Humboldt to 6 games, but you didn't win anything. Ken Pearson's going to be the first to reiterate that point. What was missing last year from the North Stars, and what do you think needs to happen in order for the North Stars to get to that next level and be the team that gets to that semifinal, the team that gets to the final in the SJHL?
I guess this might seem kind of obvious, but our fans, like you said, have been terrific this year so far, and last year during the playoffs they really came out and supported us, and we're a team that really thrives on our home games, and we've been playing great at home. So I guess our biggest focus is to have a little more consistency on the road. I guess the other night in Nipawin was a start, but we still overall have to be a little better on the road, and I think we'll be fine at home. The odd one, you might not get the bounces, you can't win them all. Hopefully we can keep our streak up, but for the most part, just start winning on the road a little more, and I think we'll be just fine.
Is the SJHL now home for you, Brett, or would you be open to another shot in the Western Hockey League?
I really don't know. Right now I'm loving being here, and I'm happy to be here, and I plan to stay here. Down the road, it's possible, but I have had a run. So far, it hasn't worked out. It's possible, just to say the SJ is my league, and I'll pursue my hockey dreams through this league. As of right now, that's the way I see it.
And finally, Brett, you've got a big weekend coming up. 2 home games against some Southern competition. What's the next week looking like for you and the rest of the team, and what are the main things that you are going to really try and object through the next few days of practice?
Yeah, well, we're lucky to have a 5-day layoff here before we play again, and so we took 1 day off yesterday, and now we were back at it this morning, actually, and so we're just gonna stay rested and stay healthy, but work on our I think we're going to get some special teams working because that hasn't been totally in our favor, and you know, keep the passes crisp and stay on top of our game because we got I think a 4-game home stretch coming up. And yeah, 8 points isn't unrealistic in my opinion.
Second-year forward for the Battlefords North Stars, 18-year-old local product Brett Miller, who currently leads the team with 15 points in 11 games, and he is the reigning player of the week for the Saskatchewan Junior Hockey League. Brett, really great to get you on the show for the first time. It's actually amazing that we haven't had this conversation sooner, but it's been great watching you play, been great watching you find all of this personal success and team success. Really appreciate you making time for the show, Brett. You're welcome anytime. Thanks for coming on.
All right, thanks a lot for having me, Dan.